Definitely got some more Vermont weather action today. Was driving through like 6 fresh inches of kind of icy snow. Was a good time. Today did not go as planned. Welcome to 802 Garage, folks. Basically, I was all gung-ho to get up today and get out here and keep working on this subframe, which you can probably tell I have made some progress from the pound of rust that has fallen off. I got that bolt free, got started on this one, started on those. I did a few other little things in the garage, but I was planning to have that completely disassembled today. Not because I need to, well, I do just to get the axles out, but really it's so I can throw away the parts individually and keep what I want to keep rather than trying to lug this whole thing out to a scrap pile or something, which would be ridiculous. But basically, I did get up a little bit later than planned, which happens often, especially when I've been doing these daily videos and I've been super busy since Christmas and just going to bed super late. So I got up a bit late, got on, my snowsuit and everything, came out here, started working, and then my dad showed up. And I don't get to see my dad that often, so that's always nice, but it also totally ruins my productivity for the day. So I was inside chatting with him for a while, chatting about cars. Had a good time, stuff like that. He always tells me old stories about all the cars he used to work on. He used to be a Volkswagen mechanic and also work on other things, but tons and tons of Volkswagen stories, which are always fun. I hope I can remember a lot of them in the future. If you've never seen it, I did make one video with my dad. I think it was titled something like My Dad, the Legend. I'll put a little link up there in case you guys are interested and would like something other than just a quick update video, but pretty cool dude, knows a lot of stuff, kind of like me, jack of all trades, maybe a master of none, but, he keeps getting there. So anyway, after that, we were unexpectedly invited to my brother's house down the road for dinner with basically some other family members who are visiting from Michigan, and I didn't even really know they were here, and it was to also have Christmas for my nephew, who's like 5, 6, something like that. I think maybe he's 5. And so I was playing with him, and my niece was there too. And so we were just real busy, and I am just so tired. Got home at like 11 p.m. and it's past midnight now because I went inside, sat down, watched a few videos because I was just like wasted. I couldn't even make a video. So I had a really good day, and I know a lot of you who just want car content don't care about this stuff, but guess what? This is life. I did not have time to work on cars a lot today. I did not have time to edit a video today. And yes, if I was a masterful, excellent YouTuber, I would have videos edited ahead of schedule so that this doesn't happen. But I've always been a bad procrastinator, and I work best under pressure. Unfortunately, today, pressure combined with the lack of time still means nothing gets done for the channel. But I did work on the logos a little bit more, and I really appreciate all your responses on Instagram about the logo ideas. It's been super, super helpful and informative. One thing I did find really funny is I showed the license plate logo, and I asked if people would mind if my YouTube URL was at the bottom instead of where it says the Green Mountain State, if it just said youtube.com/802garage. I asked, would it not be a problem, or would it make you not buy it? And it's literally almost 50-50. I think I have like 35 votes for each that it wouldn't be a problem or that they wouldn't buy it. So I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I'll make 2 versions, one for people who really like supporting the channel and would rather do that, and one for people who would rather wear something that's, not attached to any branding. And a lot of people have mentioned in the comments too that they'd rather something that's not directly related to a channel, and I have a lot of plans for stuff like that. Sorry, I was playing with the nephew today and my arms are so tired holding up the camera. It was literally getting difficult. So I do have plans in the future for merch that's very non-channel specific. A lot of it is related to sort of manual cars and stick shifts and clutch pedals. Like I thought of like a funny joke, for example, that's just like a shirt that says like "got clutch?" instead of like "got milk." And, just stuff like that, because you know that I'm not a fan of automatic cars. For pleasure driving, I really just prefer a stick shift. Other ideas like that, some that are related to Vermont, living in the middle of nowhere, living in the country. So there will be more like that coming, but for now I needed to get some basic rebranding out there so that I could feel better about the channel branding, so that I could get some merch out. And, some people have wondered why I'm even bothering with merch. And the basic point is that it's better to have it and not need it than it is to not have it and miss opportunities. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of you have asked for it, and I really appreciate that. So I'm working on it. So I've been refining that a little bit more. And I did do some more work on the RS. And one thing I did want to ask too real quick, if by chance you're still here, I need to cut the captive nut out of that subframe. and I'm pretty much planning to use a hole saw and then weld it back in. But I was wondering if y'all would be interested on a tutorial on that specifically, because I could sort of film that particular segment as a tutorial rather than just making it a part of the much larger rear end rebuild video that's coming later. So let me know if that's something that would interest you. But basically, you know, in a tight space, how do you put a new captive nut into, you know, a frame section if you don't really have any access? And basically, the grand total of cost for the tools you need to do it is probably like 120 bucks, because you basically have to weld it in, although there are other potential ways. But, you know, you could get a $99 Harbor Freight welder and a $10 hole saw and pretty much get it done. So that's just where I'm at for today, folks. I am super tired and I need to get some sleep, and there will be definitely more car progress soon. Although, if I'm being honest, since I do need to spend some more time on the merch tomorrow and hopefully editing something more exciting for New Year's, I'm not sure if I'll get to it tomorrow or even necessarily the next day, but I'm hoping that the RS will be going back together by, say, the 2nd or 3rd of January, and then hopefully be, you know, finished by the first, you know, within the first 5 to 7 days of January, at least like back together, so that I can actually drive it out. So I don't like to really give time estimates or set deadlines because things come up like today. Sometimes if I do, it helps motivate me to get it better. But nobody ever like complains if I miss them. And the truth of the matter is I end up pushing so many of them back that I'm usually better off just not setting them, because I feel less bad about not getting the work done when stuff comes up. So I really appreciate you all. As always, today didn't go as planned, but at least I had a good day, and I hope all of you have had a great time this holiday season with your family members, your friends, significant others, what have you, and I hope you have some fun plans for New Year's. I'm probably just going to be home working on the channel, and then, you know, maybe watch some fireworks on TV or something like that. But I've never been a huge New Year's person, and I don't necessarily believe in like having big resolutions or anything like that, which reminds me, please do go check out Monkey Wrenching, because he feels the same way and he's been doing daily videos with me. Both of us are only one day away after this video from having completed daily December, which is pretty awesome. And even if not every video is a banger, it's still an accomplishment, especially for channels that are not making big money on every video. It's a lot easier to put out a video every day if you know it's going to make you hundreds of dollars than putting out a video every day that's going to make you just a couple bucks. Or in the case of Monkey Wrenching, $0, because he's not monetized yet. So help a brother out. Go subscribe. Go watch his videos. His latest video on his relationship with his Miata has a hilarious intro, and you should definitely watch it. So thank you for watching 802 Garage. Go check out Monkey Wrenching. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you very soon.